This is Jack from Alphacharts with a stocks to watch video. Today is January 5th, 2025. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. And I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, thank you all for watching this video. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do appreciate that. Also, you can find me on X at AlphaCharts365. I post things there all the time, but I also run an educational subscriber group. I give a ton of information to my subscribers, from in-depth market videos with extended watch lists, focus lists, a shorter focus list video, midweek videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, market notes on Sundays and Thursdays. Um, Annotated charts of the setups, daily market scans. We do live streams, and all kinds of stuff. I do all that for only $10 a month, and it's a month to month. There is no contracts or anything like that. So if you're looking for a subscriber group to be a part of, I think that I offer a ton of value for that $10 a month. Just click on that subscribe on X, and you're in, right? Month to month, it's just a great value. And again, the feedback has been amazing. If you're not on X and you're YouTube only, I do offer the same videos to the YouTube members group. Just click on join, and you see here we have all the different videos that are members only here. Same ones I use for my X subscriber group, so nothing is different there. Also in the community tab, I offer the annotated chart setups as well. So if you're YouTube only, click that join button right there, and it's very easy to get access to it all. Okay, let's get into these charts. I think this is going to be a great video. I think all my videos are great, but I think this one especially. It's the start of the year, and I think I pulled out 10 names that have the potential to be true market leaders, right? We don't know which ones will be, but I think these are have a high probability. All right, so first off, general market overview. I'm not going to stay into this. I did a state of the market video yesterday. You could check that out if you'd like to. But you can see how we have definitely some questions on the SPY. Is this a sideways consolidation and then we go higher? Or is this a topping pattern and we break down and go lower, right? We don't know the answer to that quite yet, but that is the question in the market right now. But we're going to assume that we want to be in market leaders and looking for things to buy if we're unsure, maybe smaller size, but that may be, what we do. First one is Sound, SOUN. And if you look on the weekly chart, you could see this with the breakout right there, right around this $18, $19 was the breakout. It went higher. Now it's coming back. I think this one has a lot of potential, right? I may need to chill out one more week. We'll see. But going to the daily chart, you can see how it's kind of flagging very nicely, um, kind of like that, right? That's kind of how it looks to me. So it never pulled back where I wanted to here, but now maybe it pulls back into this purplish area, maybe one or two more days, holds $18, and then maybe we rip higher. We'll see. Next up is PLTR, Palantir. I mean, everyone's familiar with Palantir, but there's no reason to think that this is going to stop. It's really held up extremely well during that market, we'll say, turbulence. Um, and look how it kind of came back, and then it's holding this 23-day very nicely and trying to move higher. So you got Palantir on this one, LUNR, right? This is Intuitive Machines. Again, looking at the weekly chart, you can see how, again, we've been in this as a subscriber. By the way, this is what a note looks like for my subscribers, a setup, right? So this was one that I'm from 1011 that we were looking at, which was back in here, right before the breakout. Before a lot of people had it on their um, bingo sheets, right? And any subscriber that's still in it is doing very, very well, right? Buying near 760, that would be a triple. Anyway, the point is that it's a beautiful straight up breakout, and it's got room to the upside, maybe another double in it. We don't know, but it looks really, really good. Next up is RKLB. Man, what a beautiful move on Friday. So is it a little extended? Yeah, probably, but maybe you could find a way into it. I think maybe using VWAP is a way to do it. right? So you could maybe use like 2750 or something. Like you could buy, if it breaks, if it moves higher and put a stop at 2750, that's a place to get in without having too much risk in the name. Again, this is a beautiful breakout here. Yeah, me and subscribers have been in. I'm out of it now, but have been in it since early on, and it's just a beautiful, I mean, just an unbelievable type of move. Um, Near all-time highs, right? As the market pulls back, this isn't. What else do we have? Next up, Robinhood. I like Robinhood here. Look at this. This was I still have position. This one is a weekly trade for me. It's basically break even right now. Maybe a little bit more than break even, but it hasn't really moved too much yet. But I think that this is right where it could move, and maybe we rip to the upside. We don't know, but the risk reward here is pretty good, I think. And yeah, so Robinhood looks really good on the reward to risk front, and looks like it wants higher again, near all-time highs when the rest of the market isn't. And when we kind of look on the weekly chart, I think it has potential to this $87. We'll get there. I don't know, but we could, right? And again, on a swing trading position, we were talking about it back here on 1117 at 32.75 or so, right? So 1117 was as it was coming through here. Right. So it's done pretty good even from that note. And it's setting up again, in my opinion. What else do we have? Reddit. Reddit. I'm not sure how they're making money. Again, there was a note for subscribers. So these are names I'm very familiar with. And they've been doing well, and there's no reason to think that they're not going to. But look at this. This is still on the weekly chart. Love this tightness in here, right? Look at this on the weekly, all very, very tight price action. And if you go back to 4, 6, 7, 8, I mean, we'll say here to the breakout, it's just it helps if I push the right button, Jack. There it is. You know, it's 128%. Even if you go higher to there, it'll be a little bit more. Then you have this tightness in here. I love that accumulation on the chart. Reddit looks like it wants to go, right? And that could be a potential high tech flag, and that would be gigantic if it is. Tactically, you have this little trend line right there. Nice move on Friday, but you could use this VWAP I don't know why I put a VWAP on there, but I did on the 13th. But even if you put a VWAP on the day, you could use that even for a potential stop. If it moves higher, it should not come back and touch VWAP, in my opinion, right? What else? Ionic, right? So you have quantum computing is a big deal. There's a lot of names out there. I think Ionic is the one that looks interesting to me. Again, it's one that me and subscribers have been involved in the past. Some still are. I love this breakout of this giant IPO base, and it's moving higher again, near all-time highs. Maybe it needs to pull back a little bit. We'll see. But it had a beautiful 10% move on Friday. And if it can maybe pull back or do an inside day, that'd be my preferred way to enter this particular name. But accumulation off the charts on this chart. Um, Avango. This is Broadcom. So has a nice big gap up here. Again, this is a trade that actually this is an active trade for us. One that could trigger for Monday. So this is exactly the note I gave to subscribers this weekend. And um, a break of out of this flag would be confirmation. Again, I would any of these trades I would consider smaller size until we get proven that the market is going to be going up, and these will be these will be leading. But I like it above 236.50, right? Stop is around 229 and it's roughly 3% risk. That is a trade I can take all day long and feel very comfortable with, right? And if you size down just a little bit, your risk is even less. But again, so what a beautiful looking trade and flag off of that. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. That's a very active trade right there. Oklo is another one. Just really beautiful. Go to the weekly chart. You kind of see this, and I was expecting it to kind of chop around. It did a little bit more than what I was expecting. But market doesn't care what I think, right? And here we go. So I was expecting all this choppy. I'm gonna take these arrows off because it's just confusing for me. Ugly looking charts. We don't want to know them. Even this, take that off. All right. So you see we have this kind of these bottoms, and they are lower lows, but then boom, came right back up and touched this area. I think above $28 or so, 27.75, $28, something like that. I think this looks really good. It did move 24% in one day. So yeah, I think that's that things have to kind of shake out. Inside day would give us a better option to get involved in this particular name, but definitely maybe a leader in 2025. And the last one, staying in the energy area, is going to be Vistra Energy, a Vistra Corp. Again, looking at the weekly chart, it's one that we've been involved in the past, different times, and we talk about getting in, we talk about potential adding, right, adding areas. Love it off this breakout right here, $28. Um, in 2023, ran all the way up, gave us another base here, right? And this was a nice little flag. We talked about it, and then up again, and it looks like it wants to move higher again, right? So that's that. That's Vistra Corporation. Looks really good on the daily. Again, had a big move, 8.5%. Um, would love to see this again inside day or a little flag right there, and then move higher. That's what I'm looking for this one. Okay. So 10 names, I think the absolute banger of names this week. Hopefully you all are in some of these already. If you're not, gave you some ideas of potential, idea generation. If you think this kind of information can help you, I do this and so much more for my subscribers on X and on YouTube. So click that join subscribe button, come aboard. And again, it's month to month. So you like it, you stay, you don't like it, you leave. It's your choice. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.